All right, guys, welcome to the Browns Place podcast, episode 10, season 3. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Ryan.
All right, let's get right into it. What do we got? No college football. NFL. Free agent signing, barrage. Right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Good God, I don't even know if we're going to be able to cover all of it, but
Barrage,
I mean,
trades, no trades, a lot.
yeah. I guess where do we start?
Big news is probably the Max Crosby situation, right?
Signed and then not signed?
Yeah, traded and then not traded, and then was going to sign a deal, ended up apparently failing the physical, I guess, or something like that. Baltimore backed out.
And
now
then
he's
did
back
they
with
get
the
better
Raiders.
or did they get worse?
Baltimore?
Yeah.
Well, I think they got worse overall. Well, they got worse. Trey Hendrickson is really good, but
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Max Crosby's probably better. But I have no problem if you want to back out of a deal, but like you could probably handle it a little better than that.
So what did they say? Medical reasons, but everyone says, "Oh, that was bullshit." So,
Yeah, pretty much. So that's a little slimy there. But now the Raiders are like in a screwed position too. They made all these signings, lose the draft picks now that they got for Crosby, and now they have to figure out a way to get rid of this contract that Crosby's on too.
Well, I think that's now people can lowball them now, right?
Yeah, exactly. You really screwed the Raiders here.
2 second or third rounders instead of first round, picks.
Right.
So
we were talking about Raiders having a great offseason because they made big signings too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's probably the big news though. Who gets Max Crosby? I'll take him.
Well, I thought we were done. I thought it was a done deal, and then next thing I see, because everyone was saying Crosby to the Bears just because of his relationship with Caleb Williams, and then all of a sudden it was like Crosby signs Ravens. I was like, what the hell? So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe it'll be better. So, but yeah, that was the big one. What about Mike Evans leaving Tampa Bay to go to San Francisco? That's
it's a good deal, big deal.
That is a big deal. I'm surprised. He had a good. He had a good where he was at, right? So
dude, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, he had it real good where he was at. I am surprised too. I like the signing. I think it's cool. I think it's good. We needed a wide receiver. Mike Evans will help. I am a little perplexed as to what we were going for at the beginning. We ended up having a good offseason, but at the beginning I was like, why are we going for Mike Evans right now when there are other glaring issues? In the sense of like Mike Evans is on the other side of 30. He had a bad injury season last year.
But did you need Mike Evans?
Well, yes, we needed a wide receiver because right now it's Ricky Pearsall because Juwan Jennings is going to be gone. So, yeah, we didn't need a wide receiver. I liked it. And then, like I said, we ended up doing other things that I think were important. So I'm glad we did that. But yeah, at the beginning I was a little confused. But I like Mike Evans, obviously, so I'll take it.
So while we're talking about the Niners, what Greenlaw coming back too?
Signed Dre Greenlaw on a cheap deal, so that's good. That'll be good for. It's really good.
And then
for
I heard something about Bosa brothers.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Being united.
We've been talking about that for like 3 years now. So yeah, maybe getting. I don't know why we don't really need Joey Bosa as long as. Well, the issue is nobody stays healthy, so maybe we should.
I was going to say when one goes down, the other one can sub in. So
yeah, it's true. But big thing was the trade for Osa Odigizwa, I think his last name is, from Cowboys, defensive tackle. And that's a good trade. That's a big trade because we did not have a DT, and we needed a defensive tackle, and he's a damn good one. So,
some quarterback movements. What about Daniel Jones? Colts re-signed Daniel Jones 2-year, $88 million. Dude, that guy is
imagine
just
being Danny Dimes, dude. You can play
raking in the cash.
You can
for doing.
Have 1.5 good seasons, and you're making $80 million a year.
Well, you got $40 million for 4 years for flopping in New York, and then you have a decent season, and then you get rewarded for another $44 million. Like, oh my God! Whoever his agent, it's just it's the
best agent in the world. But yeah,
good
for Danny, dude. I guess good for Danny.
And
they signed Alec Pierce too.
What about Tua, released
Tua.
from Dolphins, going to Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
And so I guess he'll compete for the starting with Penix. Is what they
Good
said.
luck with that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what about Kyler Murray going to Vikings?
Yeah.
What does that say to JJ McCarthy?
That'll be a nice little competition.
I don't think that bodes well for JJ McCarthy's confidence.
No, and it shouldn't. He wasn't very good last year, so we'll see what he can do.
I'm good with either one of those two guys because I think we can pick off either one, so I'm fine with that. So
I think you guys would still be astronomically better with either one.
What about Romeo Doubs going to the Patriots, leaving Green Bay?
Yeah, Rome, big deal too. He signed for a lot.
4 year, 80. Yeah, so 20 a year.
Yeah.
So, but he's had some good seasons with the Packers, so that's good.
Yeah.
What about Jets? Okay, someone's got to explain this one to me. Jets get their QB, trade with the Raiders, Geno Smith going back to the Jets.
Yeah, they just get Geno back. Yeah.
Is a sequel always better than the original, or is the original usually the best version of what you get? Well, I don't know.
In that situation, not going to be very good. I mean, Geno wasn't good with the Raiders.
That's
you're screwed.
I didn't understand it. I just I don't know.
They're desperate, dude.
Okay, I could probably think of 5 other quarterbacks that I'd probably want over. Yeah, I don't know. That's just we talked about 2. What about Kelsey coming back for 14th season?
I don't get that. I don't get it. I know how last season went down wasn't good, but we're on 2, maybe 3 years now straight where we've seen a decline. He's getting older. He's done everything. He's arguably the best tight end ever. I don't understand what coming back.
What's he going to do? I mean, they're getting married. I mean, what's he going to do when Taylor goes on, does concerts and everything else? I mean, he's just going to be sitting at home doing podcasts? I mean,
yeah. I mean, he's making money doing it, and then you don't have to work, get hurt, practice, all that. So I don't understand it, but to each their own, I guess.
So you think this will be it, though, or do you think it depends?
It just it should be. It should already have been it. But yeah, this should be it. The Chiefs all around have had a really confusing offseason. They signed Travis back. They then signed Kenneth Walker, which
I was just going to say, what about Kenneth Walker?
A damn good signing. Yeah. But then they trade away Trent McDuffie, who's a damn good cornerback. So I don't understand. They get the draft picks. I guess they don't want to pay the salary, but I don't understand what the point is. What really they're doing here? Because they still
Walker's deal's a 3-year, $43 million.
Yeah, it was expensive.
And almost 29 guaranteed. So I mean, it's not like that's a cheap contract
for a running back. That's very expensive for a running back, also who doesn't pass a lot, who doesn't catch a lot of passes out of the backfield. That's not what he's known for.
Maybe he's going to have to if.
Yeah, he's going to have to learn.
If Patrick's going to be less mobile, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe that's what they're thinking.
So
I don't know. They signed defensive tackle Tonga also.
Yeah, they signed Tonga, who's good, but yeah, it's just it's a little weird. Why did they trade away Trent McDuffie just to not pay the contract? I guess I don't know.
Salary dump, I guess. I mean,
and get draft picks. Maybe get draft picks. I don't know.
Yeah. So.
But they still don't have a wide receiver.
Does what's his name go back? Yeah. That's probably as soon as I saw that, and I was like, I think he's going back.
Probably the only thing that makes sense, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, what about DJ Moore going to where'd he go? He went to Buffalo.
Yeah, you traded him to Buffalo. Buffalo. I think it's better for DJ Moore. Caleb and him, we've talked about that offline. I don't think there's any beef, but for whatever reason on the field, those two don't connect fully. But sometimes then they have great games. I don't understand. DJ Moore's a really good player. I don't know why Caleb never targeted him much. But I think it was
But he had better seasons with Justin Fields than he did with Caleb Williams.
Dude, he had better seasons with nobodies in Carolina, even.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, who was throwing the ball in Carolina?
Who wasn't throwing the ball in Carolina, dude? I think everybody was at one point.
So, no, I don't know. Yeah, I just, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't really get it, but
they say that we won that deal, though. But I mean, I don't know. It's just, to me, and it still hasn't come out. I still think he was concussed on that last game, and I think that's part of it. But he can't come out and say it, because if he comes out and says it, then that
everyone gets
goes bad. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, end of an era, I guess. But I mean, they got they've got a couple guys still. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, you still got O'Dunes, you still got the new kid that was the rookie. Yeah.
Burnett? No, not Burnett. Trying to think of his name. Yeah. And then we got 2 tight ends. So I mean, yeah, he's got
still have 2 tight ends.
Yeah. So anything else NFL? I'm sure we probably missed a bunch, but I mean, that was just tough to keep up. But I love those times where you open free agency and it just floodgates open, right? That's how it should be in all the sports, instead of, trickling here and there type of deal. So that's a bad thing about baseball. So anything else NFL?
I think that's the gist.
That's the gist? Okay. Well, I did have one college football one, and it's kind of sad news. Lou Holtz, legendary Colts, coach of the Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Dies, passed away at 89.
Yeah.
He was definitely getting up there.
Yeah, he was old, dude. He was old he was old for a long time.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he was less visible, and even when he was, towards the end there, when he was, still being out there, definitely, Father Time got him. But legendary Lou Holtz. So, all right, anything else? NFL? Anything else? That's it. NBA. Let's start off with this. What about Bam Adebayo?
Yeah, dude, let's talk about it. Broke Kobe's record, 83 points.
83 points.
Yeah.
So are you mad, or are you okay? You being a Lakers fan, where you stand on it?
I'm not mad about it. Do I
forget the stats? Wait, just forget the stats. Just what about the points? Just the 83 points. Are you good with that?
I'm not mad at it at all. 83 points is a lot of goddamn points to score in a game, regardless of how you do it.
But I mean, Spoelstra was like, "I'm not apologizing to anyone."
Good.
I mean,
he shouldn't.
Yeah.
He shouldn't. No.
If you don't want him to score 83 points, then maybe you should stop him or stop fouling him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I view it. It's legitimate. He scored them, so it's like I liked it. I thought it was cool. It was crazy.
Okay, so we like it, but let's look at the stats side of it.
Yeah,
20 for 43 for field goal percentage, which is pretty good, right? I mean, it's almost 50%, right? But
that's not good. That's not good for Bam.
43 field goal shots is a lot of attempts, right?
Yeah.
36 for 43 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
43 attempts from the free throw line.
Yeah. That's the crazy part.
That, and I don't know. I mean, what did the Rockets coach say? He was like,
Ime Udoka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, well, one, free throws, and then second, Washington.
Yeah. No, listen, like, it's impressive. Do I think it's as impressive? No. By no means do I think it's as impressive. But you score 83 goddamn points in a game. That's, like, good for you. I don't like the criticism around it. Because what's Bam supposed to do? Like, he's supposed to score, So go ahead.
What did he have, like 30, 31 in the first?
Like 31 in the first quarter.
Yeah, the Wizards had 29 total in the first quarter, so he outscored the Wizards.
Right.
So
no, good for Bam. Go ahead, do it. Go for it. I think he deserves all the credit. But, and this isn't biased, I do genuinely think it is not as impressive as the way Kobe did it. Kobe did it, of all people too, Kobe did it more efficiently and without 36 free throws, which is absurd. That's a lot of free throws.
But how many shots did Kobe have on that game?
Kobe had 40 something shots, but he did it 50% shooting.
I saw a lot of maybe charity defense, so to speak. I don't think that was the tightest defense on Kobe that we've ever seen in that game.
What just happened in Bam then?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, well, Bam's not going out though. I mean, it was like Kobe's last year, right?
No, when he scored 80,
wasn't it his last?
No, that was 60 when he scored.
Oh, that's right. No, that's what I was thinking of.
No, 81 was against Jalen Rose and the Raptors.
Oh, okay, I was thinking of the 60-point game where I thought there was no defense and it was just
no.
scoring it.
First, and there was defense because Utah lost a playoff spot because of that. That was an important game. But that being said, no, different game. No.
Okay, that's my fault. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you could be mad at the person for scoring 83 points. I mean,
I'm not mad at either one of them. If anything, I'm mad at the Wizards. Have some pride.
Yeah. If you don't want the guy to score 83, well, you can't foul him because he already fouled him 43 times. So what are you going to do?
Well, stop fouling him too. Who fouls?
Oh yeah, I mean, there was fouls on jump shots. It was just, yeah. I mean,
yeah. How do you foul
layups or whatever? It's just, at that point, I don't know. But yeah. So do you think Wilt Chamberlain's record? Do you think that'll ever be broken?
After what we saw with Bam, I do think that could be broken.
Really?
If Bam
that's still 17 points away.
Yeah, but like mind you, Bam only made 7 threes. If Bam can score 83 with the way the game is played, with everyone shooting shots, I could see somebody breaking 100.
Who would that be?
Not a knock against Bam. It's just like Bam was able to get to the line 43 times.
So what type of player would that be? Would it be like a
needs to be a
Bam, or would it be a Wembanyama, or would it be?
Well, dude, what about a Wemby? What if Wemby plays 48 minutes and he hits, let's say he hit 5 more threes? That does it. Just about. So it's.
But I don't think it's a shooting. I don't think it's like a guard, or I don't think it's like a. I don't think it's like a Jalen Brunson or someone like that.
No. I don't think so either.
Or like a Jalen Brown or, Jason Tatum.
Because I don't think they can be like small. They got to be kind of physical.
Maybe like
Giannis. Line a lot.
I would say Giannis, but then he'll just get hurt and, have to go out. I thought maybe at one point like AD, but then AD's too soft. I don't think he would last a full game.
I don't think any of those. They're too old now too. I don't think either of them could do it. They're not going to play 48 minutes.
What about Luka? Could Luka or even Joker?
I mean, Luka's dropped 70. I think Joker's dropped 70 before too. So,
see, I think it's got to be like one of those type of guys, right? One of the big guys, plus that can shoot threes, but plus that can, go inside.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Bam could have done it if he was more efficient. Bam wasn't efficient in this game.
He missed 23 shots, so I guess, yeah. I mean,
he wasn't efficient at all. And he missed 7 free throws.
Did he play the full game? When did they take him out?
I think he played almost the entire game.
Yeah. And what was the score on that?
Yeah, they were trying to
129 or something like that.
Yeah, so. And mind you, the Heat were fouling the Wizards too to try to slow down the clock.
See, that's what I don't. That's what I don't like.
That's what I'm saying. Impressiveness doesn't compare to Kobe's, in my opinion, but it's impressive nonetheless.
Because then you're starting to stat pat, and it's just you're gonna throw it off the backboard just to get a rebound.
It was fully stat padding. Yeah,
if you're fouling, that's the part I don't like. If it was in the flow of the game and part of the game, then I'm all for it. But not if you're.
Yeah, it was totally stat padding, completely. But what do you do?
Yeah. All right. What else? NBA winding down. How many more games left?
We're winding down. I think there is 16 games left.
16?
Yeah. So, we're month and a half ish away right now, and everything's just a fight for seeding. The Lakers had a huge win yesterday or
Well, it was
last
that
night.
overtime last night, right?
Dude, what a game too. For those that watched against Denver, it's a huge matchup that kept us in the third seed. That also gave us the tiebreaker over Denver too, and we're a game ahead of them. So big, 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 big movement. Also, speaking of Lakers, speaking of Bulls, I mean this will come up later, but that was a good game too. A little 50 bomb from Luca. That was a good game too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're winding down.
Well, I think also it depends on who you're playing too, right? I mean, going back to the points thing, it's going to have to be like a Washington or Chicago or New Orleans or team like that, right? So
Detroit's not going to let you drop 80 points on them.
No. So
other news though, Jason Tatum's back.
Jason Tatum is back, and he looks pretty good. I mean.
Yeah, I think his legs are still. He needs to get his legs under him a little bit.
I mean, like he's going to be rusty. There's no way.
I saw him get stuffed on the rim trying to dunk the ball.
That's he hasn't probably had that happen since the 6th grade.
No, so I think he still needs to get his legs, but he's back, and dude, like Boston, man. Boston's scary. Boston is a really scary. They were scary before him.
So get him back with a month and a half left to get his legs going and conditioning. Dude, that's prime time right there, right? I mean, that's just you just picked up like an all-star free agent, so to speak. Going into the playoffs. So no, that's big. That's big news for Boston.
Yeah.
So now if Jaylen Brown cannot get tossed and all that out of games, keep him on the court, that would be even better. But
there's that too.
All right, what else? Warriors sliding big time, right?
I mean, dude, like Steph's not your best player is Al Horford.
Steph's out. Right?
Yeah, Steph's out. Quite literally, their best player has been Al Horford, which says a lot because he's 80 years old. No offense to Al, but yeah, I mean,
sounds like there is a little.
Well, there is a little bit. This is, I mean, you're bound to slide, dude. Like what? This whole season has been an utter disaster for Golden State.
Where are they at right now?
They'll make the play-in.
Are they going to make it?
Yeah, there's just unless it's just like a horrific slide. They're well ahead of. I think Memphis is the next.
They're 9 right now.
Yeah,
9, and then Portland is a half game back.
Yeah,
and then Memphis is 9 games back.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying. So Memphis isn't going to, unless there's just a huge win streak by Memphis and a total slide by Golden State, they'll make the play-in, but they're going to get bounced.
That's just I mean, you're extending it for one game,
pretty much.
So OKC, San Antonio, Lakers, Houston, Denver, Minnesota, Phoenix, Clippers, Golden State, Portland. In the East, you got Detroit, Boston, 4 games back. They could still catch them. New York, Cleveland, Orlando, Toronto, Miami, Atlanta, Philly, and Charlotte.
Yeah, dude, I was going to say, we should talk about Charlotte. Because, dude, they went on a crazy win streak. They've died down a little, but crazy 6-game win streak where they won by 15 points or more. And they were just blowing teams out. Knuppel,
Dude, he would be Rookie of the Year if it wasn't for Cooper, right?
I think he should be Rookie of the Year now that
do you?
Now that Coop's missed time, I do think Knuppel should be Rookie of the Year.
Because I thought earlier, I was like, oh man, if you look just for stats and just forget about like the name recognition and everything else, I mean, he was balling earlier.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're both having really good rookie seasons, but I think
would you be offended with Co?
No, I wouldn't be offended by it. I think they're both having great rookie seasons. I just think Knuppel deserves it more. His team's better.
His team is better.
He's shooting more efficiently. He's played more games. He stayed healthier. I think Knuppel might go, dude, he might go 50, 40, 90 in his first season in the NBA. That's nuts.
And take his team to the playoffs, where Dallas is not going to make the playoffs.
No.
So, yeah.
So, I don't know, dude. I do think Khan should probably get it, but shout out to the Hornets, dude. Talk about a switch. Talk about a flip. You know.
And is he even playing right? Or not? LaMelo's been playing, right?
LaMelo's definitely playing. LaMelo's averaging 20, doing his thing.
When he's not
Miles
wrecking
Bridges
up,
is playing.
when he's not crashing his Tesla truck.
Yeah, when he's not crashing cars. Yeah, Miles Bridges is playing. Dude, they're a tough team. They are a tough team. So shout out to Charlotte.
I was trying to find. Oh, there he is. So he's 6'6". So he's averaging 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3.4 assists, field goals at 48%. Typical Dookie, guy, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to go on that one. I wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me. So
and broke the rookie 3-point record. So
yeah.
I don't know, dude.
All right. What else? NBA? Anything else? NBA?
No, I think that pretty much covers it. See how things go.
MLB. Oh, here's one. Let's start off. Well, no, I'll leave that one for a different segment. All right, let's go MLB. WBC.
We are in the WBC. We're in the semifinals now. Crazy game last night as well with Venezuela and Japan.
Oh man,
reigning champs go down.
This is what scares me right now. I hope that's nothing serious. I hope it's just a bruise. Yes.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Because I mean, you're talking about a guy who was hot right now, right? I mean, good God.
Yeah.
This was my thing about this WBC. Is just that I've got a couple guys on there that we need for 162 games, and so if he's missing time, that's going to screw us. Wish we had another outfielder that we didn't trade at that time, but we'll see.
Or wish you maybe signed Cody Bellinger,
or going back to re-signing Cody Bellinger. And I think someone said that on this show. But yeah, I mean, what else? I mean, WBC. I mean, what do we think?
Dude, what about these Italians, dude? Italians undefeated. They're just stomping teams out. Well, it got a little scary there with Puerto Rico, but they're beating everybody. They beat US. They beat Puerto Rico. Like, who are these guys? Mexico?
So where are you at on the like Randy Rosarina and Cal Raleigh and the whole Josh Naylor Cal? Where are you at on that stuff?
I think it's blown out of epic proportion. However, I think I see both sides, and I disagree with one side more. I get Cal, you're competing. Why am I shaking your hand? I'm not with you right now. I get Randy.
You
it's
do
a
that
respect
every
at
game,
the brotherhood. Like have some decency, like sportsmanship. That is still such a thing. But I like the competitive edge. Now, I don't like Randy talking afterwards, speaking out against it. Because at the end of the day, you're going back to camp. You're going to be on the same team, your teammates. So why are you talking about it off the field? It shouldn't be talked about off the field.
My only issue on it is it happens 162 games.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? And the guy, or he's on your team, the other guys, when it's, game one of the regular season, I mean, it's someone from the Jacob Wilson or whatever, I mean, it's not going to be an issue, right? They do it all the time.
Right.
Batter comes up, taps, the shin guard of the, catcher, says hi to the umpire. I mean, it's just one of those things.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's poor sportsmanship by Cal, for sure. But I also like the competition. I like the competitive edge because at the end of the day, like we're competing right now. So I like that. I do like that.
So are you not competing during the season?
Well, no, they're teammates.
No, but I mean, you're saying that you like it because it's the competition part of it, right?
Yeah, I like
But
the competition part.
For
I like.
Cal, I mean, are you not competing during the regular season? Then why do it then?
I don't think they should do it during the regular season.
Okay, all right.
I
Well,
don't like it.
that's my whole point then.
But I
Okay.
do like the sportsmanship aspect of like, if you're going to do it, it's sportsmanship, do it. And I think in that regard, because like you're saying, they do it during the regular season, you should be doing it during the WBC. Because it was the first inning. It's not like he's doing it in the ninth inning. You guys are doing it like nothing started yet. So yeah. I do think shake hands, move on. I don't like Randy speaking out against it afterwards. Because at the end of the day, you're going back to that locker room with your teammate. Yeah. Keep it between your teammate.
And Naylor did it just to poke fun at it.
Yeah.
He had already talked to Cal about saying, "Hey, I'm going to do it." And Cal said, "No, don't do it," and he still did it anyway. So I mean, yeah. So maybe it has gotten just blown out of proportion. But
that's the other thing. I do think it's been blown out of proportion.
So,
but
so do you see US? Where do you see US?
No, because I don't think they're going to win today. For us, it's Saturday or Sunday, the 15th. I don't think they're going to win today against the Dominican. Dude, who's going to stop this team? This Dominican Republic team, like everyone saw, they just are absurd. Now that's a team that doesn't care about sportsmanship, but they also aren't like overly competitive either. They're out there having fun, and they're just playing. They're playing their asses off. They're doing everything, and I love it. I
mean, you would think that there would probably be two favorite, or I guess if you want to call the U.S. a third favorite, but I mean, you're probably thinking going into it, Japan and Dominican, right?
Right. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But everyone had USA as the favorite, and I get it because it is the Avengers, but they look like dog shit in a lot of ways. Yeah. In a lot of ways, and now you don't have Schoolboy anymore. I don't know. I just like, they're not producing runs at the level they need to be producing runs. They're home run or nothing. Honestly,
look at the lineup.
I know. And guess who was dragging their asses? PCA. Shout out PCA. Was carrying them, and Gunnar Henderson was carrying them. Bobby Witt, but I don't know. I just don't see it. How are they going to? If they can beat this Dominican team, yes, they'll win. If they don't, though, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah. Okay. And then after, I mean, what is it? 15th season starts 28th. So we got less than 2 weeks?
Yeah, just about
to go. So for opening day. So
yep.
Oh, we need to talk about March Madness. I guess we can talk about March Madness now or wait. Since has selections come out yet? I don't think selections have come out yet, have they?
I thought they did. Or at least they did for the women's.
Women's I saw.
Oh, yeah, the bracket is here. Yeah, so the bracket just came out today for the men's. So Duke's number 1 overall. No surprise there, really.
There goes productivity at work for everyone.
For everyone, yeah, pretty much. So we'll see what happens. Women's, I think UConn was number 1, obviously, for the women's.
They haven't lost a game. I mean,
and they're probably not going to.
Who gets Player of the Year for the women's? Man, there's some strong.
Easy. Like she's gonna go first overall.
Easy, but I mean, you got like Hannah Hidalgo, you got Lauren Betts, you got Sarah Strong. I mean, there's like 5 or 6. What I think hurts Azzi is that so many blowout games that she didn't get to play a ton of time, so her points are lower.
But it's like the Shea treatment, right? It's like Shea Gilgeous, SGA.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't play a lot of fourth quarters, so they kill everyone.
Yeah, because it's 100-50 in the third quarter, and it's like, what are you doing? So, I mean, that's the only team I think that has their whole bench probably has double-digit, time played.
Probably their whole bench plays more than the starters.
So, well, no, yeah. I mean, if you look at it, like, I think she's only averaging like 25 minutes or something like that. It's not like a ton of minutes. So, I mean, but she's only averaging like 19 points. But Hidalgo's average, I think she was at like 25 points. And then there was someone else that was even at like 26 or 28 points. Betts was high up there, but her field goal percentage is high. Easy Cook or Audie Cooks is up there. She's got but she cannot play defense though, so that's that's going to be a knack on her.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. So if you have one team to pick for the women's, who is it? Is it UConn?
I don't even think anybody comes close.
And for the men's,
I will
one
go.
team. Don't please. You can't say Wolfpack because they're not even in it.
No, they're not going to get it. No, I'll go Duke. But if I would not be shocked if Arizona wins or if Houston wins. I would not be shocked. But I will go Duke. I'll just be basic.
I was leaning that way. I was leaning Arizona at point, but then I don't know. Was it that Houston loss? I think. Then I kind of like, I don't know. But like last year, I didn't even have Florida on my radar, and they end up winning it. So I mean,
exactly.
It's like UConn. I mean, the men's. I mean, but I don't know. It's just,
I don't buy into them at all.
Yeah, it's just sometimes they look really good, and then sometimes they look really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with you on it. I picked Duke last year. I'm picking Duke again this year. So I think I pick Duke every year, pretty much. So,
pretty much.
What else we got? Tennis.
Indian Wells.
Still Indian Wells. Man, that's a long tournament. Holy smokes.
It is a long tournament. Yep, we are.
It's been going on for almost 2 weeks now, right?
Yeah, it's almost over though. But yeah, Indian Wells is happening right now. Carlos Alcaraz, first loss of the season, which was mind-blowing because he's virtually unstoppable right now. But yeah, lost to Medvedev too, of all people, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, Carlos Alcaraz lost first season, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't really follow the little 1000s or really anything like that. I'm here for the majors for tennis. But
Indian Wells is pretty big,
Wells is a big tournament. Yeah. Indian Wells is a big tournament.
That's not that far from you. So
no, it's not that far. And it draws a big attraction too. A lot of people goes to Indian Wells. Dua Lipa was there with her man Callum Turner, so like a lot of people go. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see who pulls through. Maybe it's Medvedev's time.
When is that over? It's got to be winding down pretty soon. What about the women's?
When is that over? They should also be done soon here. Indian Wells. Because Medvedev, Arena just went into the tournament final. So they have their final. Should be, I think. Well, yeah, Medvedev. The final's happening right now between Jannik Sinner and Medvedev. So there you go. For the women,
and then women's,
it's already done. Arena 1. Yeah.
I was going to say usually women's is before the men's.
Yeah.
So Arena 1.
Yeah, she beat Rybakina, or Rybakina. So there you go. I mean, obviously Arena 1 again. It's not really a surprise. It was surprising that she lost in Australia.
Get engaged, win a tournament,
get a dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Whole hum. Yeah. So, all right. What about golf?
Players Championship? Just ended. Cameron Young. Yeah, good for Cam Young. I like Cam Young.
68 today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 13.
He pulled through.
Man, X did not look good yesterday, but to come back and turn around and, I mean, he was only 2 shots off.
So. Yeah, he got it over. Got it over X and got over Ludwig.
Man, Ludwig, 76 today. That's just,
spoiled it.
But Tommy Fleetwood with a number tied for 8, so another top 10. Justin Thomas? There was a Justin Thomas sighting?
JT played well. Yeah. Scotty played well yesterday, but did not play well overall in the tournament, at least by Scotty standards. I think he finished like tied 22 or something like that. So,
well, you had Otse Batia tied for 13.
Yeah, coming off a win.
Yeah, Brooks tied at 13.
Yeah, Brooks had a good weekend. Yeah,
that's a good week. Justin Rose tied at 13. Scotty, tied for 22.
Yeah.
So, what about Rory?
Yeah, Rory was down there. What did he finish even for the tournament?
40. Yep, he was even. So tied for 46.
Yeah, but I think he's got a back issue.
He does have a back issue.
He's got a back issue, so hopefully he can get that situated. Colin, speaking of which, Colin Morikawa had to withdraw because of a back issue. Yeah. So hopefully, and he was having a good strong start. So hopefully these get sorted before the Masters. But I don't know.
So, well, I think if you're gonna, if you feel something, I guess you pull out now and withdraw and not push it, right?
Right.
So it doesn't linger. So, all right. Anything else? Bryson won his.
Oh yeah, he won in. Were they Hong Kong? Were they in Hong Kong?
Was it Hong Kong or was it Singapore? It was
somewhere in Asia, I think, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So, what else? There was a bunch of news about with the commissioner and about the whole format and the schedule and all that kind of stuff.
They're pulling away from the no cut events, which is good because nobody cares about no cut events. If we're speaking frank, we like having the cut makes it more entertaining. So why would you not have cuts? But yeah, that was like the big thing that I saw.
Was it less scheduled too, or less tournaments?
Are they doing less tournaments? I
think so.
Yeah, and they're
at least looking for it. And 27, they're looking for. Because I mean, you're talking about every week, right? But how many signature series or how many signature events?
Right.
So
you might as well do less events because you're having less players at most of these events anyways. So
yeah, because I think is next week Valspar. So how many people are gonna go do Valspar? I guess But then I don't know. I mean, some of these guys, do you use those to tune up for the Masters too? I mean, I don't know.
Probably in some instance, like the Scottish Open or whatever, because that's right before the Open. Yeah, maybe in that one, but like most of the time, no.
Well, what's the one after the Masters where it's just like, and then it's like a hangover? Is it RBC? I think.
Yeah, Heritage. Yeah.
Where
but that's a big event.
Drop out after. It is a big event.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah. Yeah. No, I could see dwindling down some of these events. So
they should.
But I mean, the purse on that was 25 mil over. Yeah.
For the players, players is the big purse.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the one we were talking about. Is it a fifth major or not? Right. So
yeah.
So yeah, and then what else? So yeah, they were in Singapore. Liv was in Singapore.
Oh, it was Singapore. Oh,
yeah. So, all right. What else, sports wise?
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Entertainment. What do we got for entertainment?
We're on the Oscars. I think I misspoke and said that the Oscars were last week. No, they're happening today. They're happening like right now as we speak. So Oscars are happening. It's the last big film award show for the year. So we'll see what comes out. There's been a lot of controversy kind of surrounding Best Actor and Best Picture because of Sinners and One Battle After Another, Michael B. Jordan, Timothy Chalamet. Michael B. pulled away from the SAG, which is kind of like a sneak preview to who's going to win that award. But now Timothy Chalamet's out here criticizing the ballet, and he's getting flack for that. So there's a lot of back and forth. We'll see what happens. But both are deserving, quite frankly. I have my opinions on it, but both are deserving. I could see either one of them winning the award. I think either one deserved the award. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
But like LA is like, dude, this place is a zoo right now. I don't know what's going on because obviously I live by the Academy Museum, but not the Academy Awards. But the Academy Museum does their own little thing. So there's people flooding in, and they got streets closed off for that. Then Hollywood Boulevard's obviously closed off for the actual award. It's crazy.
Dude, how are you not going down there and acting like a
Dude, you don't want
paparazzi, man?
to. You can't get in. You can't get
I would
anywhere.
just be like, I don't know,
You
just
can't get anywhere.
fan loving it, man. Just like,
you can't get anywhere.
Who just drove past us? You know?
You can't get anywhere. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Just the atmosphere being down there, though, right? It's like going to a World Series game. I mean, you probably have better seats at home, in front of the TV, but you go there because of the whole atmosphere.
But you can't see anything. You can't see anyone unless you actually get into the event, but you can't see anyone. So it's just a zoo. So, yeah, that's my entertainment news.
This isn't entertainment, but it is kind of entertainment. What about Ronda Rousey versus Carano?
Yeah. Whatever.
2 retired fighters coming back.
2 actors fighting each other. Whatever.
I guess we're not too excited about that one then.
I don't care. I mean, Gina wasn't a very good fighter anyways, and Ronda was a great fighter, but she's not anymore. So
who was that? Jake Paul's is it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? One of the Paul. I think what is it going to be on Netflix or something? I think it was.
I think so, something like that.
Yeah. So
speaking of like fighting, they announced the White House fight event, the card. It sucks.
Oh.
So whatever. The fights aren't even good, which the whole thing was about making the fights good, and they're not good. No. So whatever.
All right. Anything else entertainment news wise?
No.
I saw something about coming out with what's the Yellowstone spinoff?
The Marshalls?
No, not Marshalls.
There's also the Madison that's coming out with Michelle Pfeiffer.
No, it was with Rippon. What's her name?
Oh, Kelly Rippon and
yeah.
Oh, with
what was it called? It was something. Yeah,
with Rippon.
Yeah.
Beth.
So I saw that one was coming. So I don't know.
That'll be cool.
We'll see. All right. No entertainment. I guess.
No.
We talked about that. Yeah. Okay. Gotta be better. Who do you got on Gotta Be Better?
I got a couple. Couple are basketball. Number one, let's keep it short and sweet. Victor Wembanyama. I don't know why we're crying after a regular season game, but if we are going to criticize Patrick Beverley for crying after winning a playing game, and this is Patrick Beverley of all people that I do not like, we should be criticizing Victor Wembanyama for winning a regular season comeback victory. Why are we crying over that? That's
an emotional guy.
I don't care. And people are saying that. They're like, oh, he just loves the game so much. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm going to keep the same energy I have for Pat Bev, for Vic, for Wemby. Wemby's great, without question, but that's ridiculous.
Bashing on the cry for sharing some emotion, man.
No. Jeez, I don't care about that. I don't care about that at all. That was ridiculous.
But you're okay with AD sitting on a wheelchair because he got hit in the head?
No, I was not okay with that. So gotta be better. Number two, your boy, your kid, dude, talk to Mattis, bro, so he does not chirp Luka Doncic. Because I don't know what he's even doing. I don't know what that kid's even thinking trying to chirp.
I don't know why anyone on the team would be chirping anything.
I don't know. Mattis is good, too. He's having a good year. I don't know why he's chirping Luka, though. And then he drops 50 on him.
Yeah, but you're just waking up the sleeping giant. You're just going to piss him off.
Exactly.
Just so he freaking just shoves it down your throat.
Which is exactly what happened. But credit to the kid, too, because afterwards in his post-game interview, he said, maybe next time I don't talk to him anymore. So he's already been better. So good for Mattis there. And then last one, Baltimore. We've already touched on it. Handle the situation a little better. It's cool if you don't want to go through with the deal because there is something with the medical and you don't like it, blah, 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 whatever. Handle it better, though. You did not handle the situation well at all, I didn't think.
Yeah, but the medical is the medical. I mean, you know that he was out now, or I mean,
right?
And it wasn't like it was a surprise.
That's what I'm saying. So, if you don't want to do the deal because of his injury, then don't do the deal. But don't say, "Hey, yeah, let's do the deal." Fly him all the way to Baltimore, have the whole hype and everything like that. Talk with Lamar and everything because apparently they were talking to Lamar and Lamar was excited about it. And then, boom, last minute after he does his physical, when you knew he was hurt, decide that you don't want to do the deal. That I don't like.
Would that have happened if John Harbaugh was there? Do you think it wouldn't have mattered?
I don't think it would have happened if Harbaugh was there, but they didn't handle that situation well either. So
I don't think so. Yeah.
yeah.
I think right now it is especially in that organization right now, it's Lamar's world and whatever he says and does, and
I don't think it is Lamar's world. Lamar wanted Max Crosby.
I don't know.
So I think there's issues there with the hierarchy, and it's causing problems. And I think that's it for me, though. I think those are the only ones.
So yeah, mine was also the Ravens for that. Just that's kind of bush league. Other one was Braves. Jerks and Profar.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah,
162 game ban for second PED violation. So, yeah. I mean, the first time wasn't bad enough that you do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, and there's no reason for it. I mean, he can say it was over the counter stuff, or he can say someone gave it to him. But I mean, there's plenty of resources to find out if you can take this stuff or if you can't take this stuff. You got team doctors, you got the league. There's just,
especially nowadays.
Yeah. There's just no way you can't say, "Oh, I didn't know,"
no,
or whatever. So, yeah, I mean,
I agree.
That's just bad, and I'll just leave that alone because
bad for him. He doesn't get money either. So
bad for the Braves too. But I mean, now what do they do? I mean, so now they got to kind of
figure out.
So
yeah.
So that was my big one on that one. Did I have any others? I think that was it. No, I think that was it that I had for Gotta Be Better. I'm sure there was another one. I always remember them after the fact. I don't know why I don't write them down. But was there one for NCAA? I don't know if there was one for NCAA. Tennis, no. Golf, no. No, I think maybe that was it. Oh, the other one was the Wizard. The Wizards. I mean, you follow them 43 times.
Yeah, just don't suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe show a little competitiveness. I don't know. But
yeah,
I don't think Spoelstra has anything to be sorry for. I mean, don't allow it if you don't like it, But I don't like the stat padding part either. So, all right. Do you got anything for the segment? Makes you wonder.
Kind of. What do you got? What do you think of like the whole Illuminati thing? You think there's like an elite group of people?
Nice one.
Who like run the world? I mean, there is, because obviously like our billionaires and everything like that run the world, right? But like, you think there's like a special elite group that like run and control everything that happens?
It's funny that you mentioned that because like this week I was thinking about that place up in Northern Cal, Bohemian Grove. I think it's called, right?
Yeah, some weird place or whatever. Yeah, where they.
Yeah, but I mean that's where like all
do like rituals and crazy.
Yeah, but I mean it's all the elites of the elites, though, right?
Right.
It's presidents, it's world leaders, it's all this
right
stuff where they get together. So
people who are listening behind the camera to us, yeah.
Putting a bounty on her head, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Do I think there's like a group of 8 to 12 people sitting in a room? Yeah. I mean, you kind of see it on TV. You see it on shows, right? Once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think there's someone that like controls the stock market and all that stuff. And no.
Really?
Yeah. Why you don't believe it?
Stock market one, I don't know. That's a tough one to believe that somebody's controlling that because there's so many different variables with the stock market. But in terms of like, do I think that there's an elite group of people that probably get together and they hang out and do whatever they do? Yeah, for sure. Do I think this elite group of people has a huge impact on the world? Yeah. Do I think that they make every single decision, though? I don't know. I don't know if I think all of that. I don't want to get like we always say that for whatever reason, this segment brings some very political and
just
potentially,
leads that way, right?
dangerous situation or segments for us. But I don't know if they fully dictate every single thing that happens. Um, but yeah, I think there is probably like an elite group where they get together and they say, well, I think this and I think that, and maybe we can push a little more for this and push a little more for that. But sometimes chance is chance too. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're controlling like every single decision. Are they? I mean, like the price of beef. Are they really controlling that? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But is there an agricultural person that's maybe involved in that? Is there a stock trade person that's involved in that? Is there maybe a weather person and climate person in charge?
Yeah.
One of those type of people in that. Is there like a Jamie Dimon, like a Wall Street guy, or some type of guy like that? Is there a automotive guy? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to give those kind of people enough credit to say like, oh yeah, you're God and you just dictate every single thing that happens in the world. I just don't know if I want to give them that credit, but
Well, because this could lead into things like do they control world events?
that's what I'm saying. Like that's
You
what
know,
people say the Illuminati do, right? So like, did they
like would they control like an assassination attempt, or would they control a 9/11 or
wars
or a war right now that's going on? That type of stuff. Oh man.
I just don't think they just all get together and say, let's do this so we can have this. I think some things,
But there's
I
so
don't know.
much money that gets thrown around right now, right? You know, like
Yeah.
look at the climate that we're in right now, and the world we're in right now. Like defense contracts, and like all that kind of stuff. I mean, that stuff is booming right now, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I tend to believe it. You know, would I like to know who they? Would you like to know who they are? And would that surprise you?
Yeah, I want to know who it is. Of course I want to know who it is.
Is it like a Elon Musk or a Jeff Bezos, or is it someone like
Well,
higher? I
listen,
don't
like
know.
obviously those guys have impact regardless because of their who they are, their money, how they've contributed to society, like all of that. But yeah, I'm talking like, is there that special elite group that is like, okay, we're gonna do this in order to bring down the price of this and do this in order to have this happen and create this change or blah blah blah. Like, does that happen? I don't know. Kind of crazy. I don't know if like your Elons and Bezos are in that. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. Because
Do
they
you think
are.
it's higher? You think it'd be higher than them?
I don't know. I think it would just be too easy to have them be in it. You know.
And they're pretty visual, right?
Right. Like they're big public figures, so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
just seems too easy to have them be like, oh yeah, they definitely all get together and run the world and decide to do this and that. Um, I don't know. I just don't know if I buy. Again, I don't know if I really want to give those guys that kind of credit either. That's a lot of credit to give to a group of individuals who've already received plenty of credit.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
I don't know. I don't know who it is. I'd like to know if there is one. I'd like to know who's in that, and I'd like to know what they do. I just don't know what it is. That's why it's a conspiracy.
But like, how would they control it? I guess. Like,
Well, that's the question.
would
Is like,
would
are
they make some type of news up and say, "Oh, this country's gonna attack, so you better attack," like that kind of stuff, or
well? That's why I'm
you
saying
know,
this can get into real muddy water.
or hey, CEOs of like Chevron and everyone else, they want because I mean they're the price of oil goes up. You think those guys are taking a hit?
I don't know, dude.
Probably not, right? I
Right?
mean,
I don't know.
there's you know I think they're getting their bonus. It's just everyone else pays the $6 a gallon.
It's just the rest of the world. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's like, I don't know. It's like, why, even if you are a Chevron, I mean, like, oil is global, right? It's not just for cars, it's used for everything. So I guess, like, in one way it does benefit your oil industry, and it also benefits your electronic industry. So if Elon's is running the world, he's also probably saying, yeah, let's boom up oil, piss people off, and want them to go to electric vehicles, right? You'd think there's probably going to become an increase in that. And the oil guys are like, you're never getting rid of oil, so let's go ahead and boom it up, and we'll keep making our money. There's a lot of conspiracy. I don't know.
Because people are going to pay what they're. If it's $6,
people are always going to pay
you're going to pay it, right? You got no choice. You're not going to like it, but you're going to pay it,
right? What are we going to do? And like, even again,
it's
not even just in vehicles. It's not even just vehicles. Oil is used for everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have no idea.
We're out of the winter months, so but even like electricity, power,
right.
Yeah, I would be more intrigued on if there really is is it Illuminati or is it Legionnaire? What?
Well, I'm referring to Illuminati, but I think there's a bunch of different.
Is it all the same type of deal?
Yeah. I think it's like the same general situation, though.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to know who it is, and then how. I guess
what they're doing and how they're doing it.
How they would control it, right? Or what decisions they're making.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it could be, a group of people telling a certain leader, do this and we'll fund you and pay you this, and if you do this type of deal, right?
Could be. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, that definitely leads to.
I told you. It could go down.
There's no way around that one doesn't.
It could go down a real dark route. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely right on the edge there. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a good one. So, all right. What else we got? Anything else? Close it up. All right. So when we were back, what are we back on the 29th?
Yeah.
So 29th. So it's opening day have already started. MLB. Yep. BC will be done. Definitely into March Madness by then.
Yep.
Heavy into March Madness by then. So probably getting ready for some golf April wise. NBA will start. Yeah. So yeah. So
and NHL.
And NHL. We're gonna have to start talking NHL.
Mm-hmm.
It's here pretty soon. So, which will take place of NFL and college football and all that other stuff. So,
yep.
But yeah. All right. You got anything else?
No.
All right, gang. Thank you for listening to episode 10, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Peace out.